Now every swing they take, they feel like something good's going to happen.
Nobody taking their eyes off the field so far tonight.
Acuña down the left field line.
Acuña has done it again.
This is absolutely nuts. High fly ball, center field and deep. Off the wall, it's gone.
A home run for Corbin Carroll, a 3-run shot.
Well, welcome back home, Rook. That ball's hit hard. It is gone.
Adolis Garcia with a 2-run home run.
Spectacular indeed. Shohei Ohtani with his second of the night. Unbelievable. He is not human.
Yeah, that's right. All four of those guys hit big balls yesterday. 2 homers for Shohei, 2 homers for Acuña in Studio 42 with Dan and Jim. And we're going to go through those home runs, one of the 2 for the guys that went deep twice. And you're going to tell us why those particular homers caught your eye.
Well, I love homers, number one.
I know you do.
And, you know, Acuña here. So this ball, Dan, was a little bit in. He had gone deep to right center. But look, kind of a little bit up, but more in the middle, coming inside.
Where did he hit that ball on the plate, Jimmy? Was he out in front of
He's out in front. He's out in front, and everything happens out front with a power hitter.
Look at his back elbow, too.
The back elbow, the fact that, you know, it's not a side angle, but if you look at where his hands load, you know, it's interesting because most guys will get the knob to the catcher. He's more up and down vertical, but what a talent. I mean, all the way around. Look at it. Yep. He doesn't completely have the angle to the catcher.
Look how
it's more straight down.
Look how connected he is, though, right there. Look at that. It's like his arm is now extension of the core part of his body.
I mean, athletic, you know, runs well. What a talent. Probably is going to win the National League MVP. I mean, he's having a heck of a year.
How do you recognize a ball in that quickly?
You recognize it out front like this. Corbin Carroll, what a year he's having.
Oh, my God.
I mean,
look at that.
By the way, that's off the center field backdrop. You've seen him. I have not seen him in person. Not a big guy. If we can go back a little bit, okay, the thing for me, keep going. If you go back. This firing spot right there on the back side of his swing, he keeps the bat flat, but boy, he keeps it at the same level.
Look at the knob of the bat, how far it's outside his back leg to get that lag he must get. Let's look at it when he gets down to foot strike, where he is. Let's go foot strike. Stop it at foot strike. So it never moves, Jimmy.
Never moves. He can't. And
look
we
at
talk about a rise.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That is tremendous.
Gaining ground. Bat stays in the same area.
Look at his core twisting backwards. Oh my God.
What a talent. What another guy.
So that's where he generates his power from, right there.
He absolutely. And I will say this. He's, you know, when you look at him, he is a little guy, but I'll bet you he's getting his power from his wrist to about right here, and then obviously in his legs.
He looks like he's playing highlight. That looks like a different sport. Now, let's contrast him with a guy who nobody's ever accused of being little, and that's a ball. That pitch is out of the strike zone, Jim.
This is up and out over the plate, and I mean, this guy's an animal. Look at him in the box. I mean, this, you know, and I'll go back. Everything happens out front. You know, a ball can get back a little bit, but these guys, if you look, everything is happening out front, like off of the front foot. And yes, some balls are going to get back here, but mainly if you're hitting homers and this is staying square and balanced, everything is going to happen somewhere off of your front foot.
Keep rolling. Let's go to Shohei.
This is the one, Dan. This is the one you got to watch. He's out front,
that ball went out?
one-handed.
So how did he do that? Seriously, how did
I mean, look, I was a two-hand swinger.
He was fooled completely.
He was fooled.
So what allowed him to get that kind of leverage on that ball to hit it out the left center?
Hitting the ball out front. Charlie Manuel, for years, has preached to our Cleveland teams, if you hit the ball out front, this can happen.
So
now,
even he as fooled as he is, because look at his whole front side is gone, his back leg is gone. His hands must have stayed behind the ball.
His hands stayed behind the ball, and let's not forget tremendous strength. I mean, this guy is really, really strong to be. Look at his top. Look at his hand come off the bat.
Matty, that's unbelievable.
I mean, did you see the homer he hit on Friday against Kyle Freeland?
Oh, my God.
86-mile-an-hour changeup.
Here you go, Dan. Here's a side view. Knob to the catcher, foot down. Yes, he's leaking, but his bat stayed back.
His back stayed back. He actually is in a pretty darn good position to be as fooled as this. So, Jimmy, what does that tell you for young hitters out there? Even if they get fooled, if their bat is still in a position to fire, they can still make hard contact. They may not hit a home run, but they can make hard contact.
They can. And I think with all these guys, they do a really good job, Matty, of finding the barrel. They're exceptional at that.
If I were to show that freeze to 100 baseball fans and say this is a home run swing, they'd say no, it isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
if you asked them where'd this ball end up, no one would probably say a home run.
Because you know why? Because most guys pull this ball, they get out front, off, and then boom, they don't stay through it like he did.
Like I talked to you earlier about yourself, that you were a leverage strength guy. Is his leverage help him so much too?
100%.
He uses his size very well that way.
Yes. And I mean, I just think this guy is something that baseball, it's what makes him so special.
Well, and he's also a unicorn.
He is.
I mean, it's hard to describe and come up with scientific hows and whys for a guy that is such an outlier.
Well, that swing alone, Matty, tells you that.
Yeah.
Like, no one can do that.
That was fun, Jimmy.
This is what's cool. This is what's cool. You look at them all.
Look at the different sizes.
Swings. Exactly. Different sizes. They hold the bat different. They fire from different spots. This is what makes baseball great. And as we talked earlier, the draft is coming up. Don't forget about those little guys, because you know what, Dan? You've said it best. For years, those little guys, they've hit fastball.